What's going on YouTube? It's your boy, Bubba Five Head with the big ass 5 head. And I am a fucking idiot. I forgot to record the whole game audio. Oh shit, I just dropped something. That was my phone. Anyway, fucking the whole game audio. It was fucked. It was all fucked. I came over to edit. It was like, oh my god, what am I supposed to do now? But don't worry, I have an idea. I'm just gonna voice over some clips for y'all. That way y'all can get the gist of what everything that was in the video. Alright? So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Because it's, your boy Bubba Five Head. Let's get it. So, find this safe. That was a whole 6 minutes. So, be thankful that this audio is cut out. Because now you guys want to sit through that whole thing. I probably would have cut out anyway. But I ended up finding the safe code where you saw it at. You get the safe. I wanted to keep this in there because then you get to see the new weapon I get, and that is the hunting pistol. And this thing packs one hell of a punch. All right. So then you go, you get a little further more into the game from that area, and you find some scars. You gotta fight some scars. I clipped that bitch, and this motherfucker right through that wall. And as soon as I thought I was out of the woods, you get cornered at a damn gas station. And I just love this scene because Naughty Dog does a real good job of making you feel cornered. Instead of, some games, they want to make you feel cornered, but it's real easy to not be. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. But this game really, makes you feel cornered. I try to stay outside because, I'm a hard ass. Got a big ass head. So, of course, I missed that ammo back there because I'm retarded. And, I try to stay outside. But then they start just chucking Molotovs. Enemies usually don't do that. It really force you into the gas station with some ammo, not a lot. Clip that bitch. Don't try to test me. And that's basically it. Right up until you're over here thinking like, damn, what's gonna happen? Am I actually have to kill all these people or whatever? Right up until the moment that all the shooting attracts some attention, and you'll see in the background over that fence right there, we get back up. People start getting popped left and right, gang, that's us. Not really, because I hate the wolves, but you never forget what they did. Turns out Mel, who's pregnant, got stabbed, so she's out of commission. Then we go talk to Nora because we can't find Owen, as you see. Abby's asking where he's at. Can't find Owen. She doesn't know. Danny, one of the people that was with them when they they did that thing to Joel that I can't talk about still. And she's telling him that, try to keep it on the down low, but, whatever. This part right here basically just shows how sadistic they are. They torture people. That's cool. And whatever. Then you get to finally meet Isaac and everything. And he's over here torturing some guy, looking at his pee-pee. Then you start going over plans because Isaac wants to, supposedly the Scars live on an island. That he wants to invade the whole island, wipe them all out. That's the plan. But Abby, trying to be discreet, as she would say, blows her whole fucking cover by bringing it up just in general with Isaac. I guess, he's too smart. Because, look at his hairline. He got a big forehead. I got a big forehead. And when you have a big forehead, you have a big brain. That's just how it is. All right? So, you learn that, Owen shot Danny. At least that's apparently. And then he's like, there's no way. And it was over some scar. You know how they feel about scars. It's a whole civil war out there in Seattle. Fuck Seattle. Not really, but seriously. Anyway, talk about, keep the whole store on the down low because otherwise going to probably get kilted and everything. Abby's basically told that she can't go look for Owen by Isaac, but she's like, fuck it, I have big hulking muscles. I could beat Isaac in a fight. And she's probably right about that, maybe. So she's like, hey, you know where you're going to find him at. That's where Manny's at. And, of course, this bitch knows where to find him at as she does a nice pan over to that right there. And it puts you right in a 3-year flashback where Owen, kind of looked like looking like a little fuckboy right here. Jumps off. Abby over there without any muscles. Crazy. Just even seeing that. I'm just used to her being able to, bench 500. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever. But he jumps, and she's afraid of heights. Real cool thing that y'all might notice I fuck with when you'll see maybe in the past recordings or recordings after this when you play as Abby, that the camera will actually zoom out when you look down at a height because she's afraid of heights. So she jumps in, give her props on that. And, I'm over thinking Owen's dead, but he doesn't. So I'm like, okay, obviously he's not dead because, 3 years earlier, but still, I was really hoping. Then he tries to make a joke, talks about, they swim to an aquarium, but he calls it a zoo for fish. Big funny. Abby tries to lift up this door, but like I said, she doesn't bench 400 yet. And Owen comes in with his premium squat stance to just straight up, pick up that door. He's probably doing all the work at this point, until 3 years later where she could probably beat his dick into submission. So if they find this boat, they go into said boat and they find some, family belongings like kids' clothes. I think Owen over here, he ends up finding some pictures that a kid drew. And I'm going to tell you right now, this picture that this kid drew, the way he draws faces and teeth, fucking creepy. All right, the dog looks good, though. She hoists him up to get over this locked door, and she's like, oh, I pushed you 185. That's more than me now. And that's crazy. So, I mean, holy shit. Then Owen's like, this is my mom. Y'all get it because it was a whale. And then, you can start walking around, you find another place, find where find the dad of that family and everything, and he's obviously taking a nap. That's it. He's taking a nap. He's not feeling 200. He's feeling under the weather, and whatever. And Abby's like, I'm a snoop. She finds a note. I surprisingly read this whole note, right? And I'm just like, why? Why do I read this whole note? But it was some lore that I wanted to get into. Maybe y'all want to see. And basically what it says is that the two people, or his two kids that he had, end up joining the Scars. And at that last part, she's like, I hope you're not still sitting in your stupid fucking chair. Which is kind of fucked up, considering, where he's sitting. And, took a nap at, died at. And that's just really fucked up, so that's why I kept it in there. But, it's, they're all like, join some Scars. And he's all like, geez. Psh, stupid. Then they see a seal in a dome, and they're like, "Oh man, that's so cute. That's so cute. I love seals." He ends up calling it a water pup. I'm pretty sure he knows that it's a seal, but obviously Owen's weird, and that turns him on. So he starts trying to, do a little sum, trying to get in them, them walls. Can you really blame him? You know what I'm saying? He's a man. You know what to do. But Abby's really not feeling it. And she's like, we gotta go training. And I'm over here, look at my fucking fat ass neck. Oh my, y'all really have to look at that the whole time that y'all watch these videos? Holy shit. Cut forward. Manny helps me, escape. No trouble. I'm kind of glad that I'm by myself now during this playthrough because fuck Manny. And, I really hate Manny. Look at his stupid face. You can't really see it because of my camera. But, just imagine he looks stupid. You know what he looks like. He looks stupid. He's the guy that spit on Joel. We all hate him. Then you start your whole journey to Seattle. I find a quarter, North Dakota. Right here, I get scared by some clicker. Oh my god! Yeah, but the clicker got what it fucking got. Because look at me, just clap the fuck out of it with that machete. Alright, that's how it is. End up finding another code for a vault. That was another 6 minutes. Found that. Found a whole double barrel shotgun, and you know how that be on Call of Duty. I mean, that thing's too OP. Then you see that beautiful scenery right there on that checkpoint. Clip that bitch. You get into a chase thing with these Scars, and you fight this big bitch, and Abby's doing all this work. Look at her, and she fucking Mike Tyson's this bitch. Straight up Mike Tyson's her shit. And you're like, damn. But then you get tackled by another dude, and then this dude holds down your arm, and she's not that strong, you know what I mean? Of course, whatever. And this other bitch walks up thinking she's hot shit, and just hits her so hard it goes into 4 months earlier. And obviously Owen's decked out his mom's cemetery with lights and shit to make her look pretty. Then you start fucking with this. Owen out here made a whole ass distillery to make some moonshine, whatever. Then you practice with a bow. Then that's kind of foreshadowing a little bit. And you end up getting the high score. Fuck you, Mel. I got the high score, and I fucked you, dude. Then, Abby tells that, found Joel's brother. This whole thing's really about them, about before they go to find Joel. Really, I just wish that a Scar would just come in there and just clap him right there. But whatever. You can't always get what you want. Then Owen's trying to, be like, well, maybe it's not such a good idea. When we already know the rest of the story. You're back with Abby here. She's getting captured, drug up. She gets hung up, and she's about to get her stomach slit right before this one chick comes in, whose name is Yara, and she's distracting them for whatever. They end up breaking her arm with a hammer. That shit gotta hurt. But right before this dude's about to break her other arm, boom, right through the face, arrow in the chest. He dead. That boy dead as hell. Then, Yara uses her good arm, hits that motherfucker. Arrow comes flying out of nowhere. This bitch don't know what to do. She's all distracted. She doesn't know what's going on. As she backs into the merciless, thick muscular thighs of Abby, who's just strangling her shit. But Yara takes this opportunity just to hit this bitch right in the head with the I don't know what you call that on a hammer, the nail puller, and just hits her right in the skull. Abby starts fucking, she actually starts to hang, and I was like, damn, this whole playthrough's over. But obviously not, because we have more shit to do, and this kid comes up, and he's just watching her hang. He's like, whatever. Just watch her hang. Yara is obviously in pain. Demons are coming. When if you heard the audio, you can hear shit in the background. It sounds like, clickers or whatever. And you can define the name. You find out this kid's name is Lev. Finally cuts Abby down, who was probably, look at her face. Look at her. She was literally about to die. But, she's good now, which fucking sucks. And assuming that demons, are clickers or whatever, they're coming through. Abby, with no weapons, pulls out that hammer. However, she's like, now I got a weapon. She's looking all badass now. She's looking all good. Not sexually. She's just looking good, because of the situation she was in. That's what I meant. Don't fucking try to play with me, all right? Don't be trying to be out here in the comments saying, oh, you like Abby. No, all right, shut up. Then, nice little pan over, little scary moment right here where this fucking stalker comes out of nowhere through the darkness, like boom, and you start fighting, you start getting chased by some stalkers. This whole scene is pretty scary. I swing and a miss, just a whole swing and a miss, and but that's fine. I don't know what I'm punching at. I think I was trying to pick up that torch, but it wouldn't let me, and it's just really dumb because it's dark. Why can't I not have this torch? So Lev is trying to take care of this cloak or what a stalker. And you get away from him, and you end up finding this bitch again. Rematch, boy, rematch. Look, and you end up winning right in her face with her shit. Fuck her, hate her. And she was wearing Abby's backpack, so that's how you get your shit back. And that's that's obviously good because now I got some guns, boy. To match with my pair of guns on my arms. You end up getting trapped in this area. It's like a abandoned place. It's full of runners and clickers and other shit. Well, the door out is stuck after she lifted them through this opening up top, and so you have to kind of defend yourself. Well, when you go back, it seems like they left, so you're just fucked here. All right, but and it got crazy as you see right here. I mean, shit, I'm over trying to fight. I'm over here trying to get out of this window, but a clicker's like, nah, fuck you, and I stab it with the shiv, and then I try to get out again. And just to get grabbed by another clicker. I think it might have been the same clicker, maybe. I don't even know. But shit. And then I got out. They end up coming back, and you have to crawl through this damn ambulance. Almost get grabbed by another clicker. Fuck these clickers, man. Again, real touchy out here. And thank goodness that you're fine. You end up carrying Yara back to it's like a trailer place, and she ended. Abby's like, she's real nice because they're actually scars, but she's real nice, and she ends up giving them some nice first aid and making a stint for her arm. And you go to this place right here. That was a shipyard. And I fucked it. I just booked it. That was the whole, I didn't even kill anybody. Booked it. Had time at that, though, to pick up a quarter, I guess. Went up. You end up finding a ship. And you're by yourself now. You're not with them. You end up finding a ship. You go try to open this door. And she just He-Mans her way through it. And boom, crossbow baby. You know, you get off that ship after finding some infected. There was a vault. You know, just regular shit. Now you're on a highway trying to get to Owen, and eventually you do make it to the aquarium. And you know, of course, I go in here to check for a quarter, and lo and behold, there was a quarter. I fucking knew there was a quarter, boy. So eventually, you get into the aquarium and you find Owen in that boat, and he's over here all, you know, talking about the whole Danny situation, which he actually shot him because Danny was fucking being a dick. Then he's talking about going to Santa Barbara to find the damn fireflies again. Man, she's, you know, like, I'm not buying it. It's just a rumor. Whatever. You know, whatever. You know, there ain't no fireflies. Then they get into a fight, and he obviously gets woman-handled by Abby. And this dude's just weird because he then proceeds to, I guess, get turned on by that. And I'm just, you know, I was just confused. Like, I'm like, what? And they're both turned on by it. You know, I'm just like, this boy's got a baby on the way, and you're going to get turned on by getting manhandled? And they actually, you know, fuck and share everything. But after all that, she has this fever dream. And, she, you know, back when the whole situation happened in the first game, and then it's like, it's weird because it's like in the woods, and she ends up finding those 2 scars that she helped, and they're fucking dead, strung up, and I guess she felt bad about it. Wakes up with Owen. She's like, fuck this. She ends up, you know, wanting to go back to get those scars, and there's already some scars over there looking for them. So she's like, fuck, you know what? I'm just gonna leave the rest of the outro to the dumbass big ass boy. That's all the time we have. I'll see y'all in the next motherfucking video. Hopefully David's not in it because he's a little bitch. So that's cool. So I'll see you then. It's been your boy, Bubba Fivehead.